Hey, what is up guys? It's Satchinger Gamer back with another video. Now this is going to be a very special video, but before I go any further, I'd like to introduce you guys to my tech guy.
Hi, I'm the tech guy.
So right now we're going to be going over all the products that are going to be going into my computer. So without further ado, I'm going to hand the reins over to this guy.
How you doing? So a little background information on me. I am the tech guy. Don't let me fool you. I'm actually a car guy by nature. I work as a nurse. I'm also a mechanic. I do electronics for the fun of it. So it's been years. I think the last computer I built was in 2003. Needless to say, the learning curve was a little steep to get up to what they do now. Almost a whole different world. But I think we're going to put together a pretty nice computer. So someone wants a little bit of gaming, wants to do some video editing, some graphics production, stuff of this nature, some surfing the internet. So we kind of put together just a workstation workhorse and get all this stuff done from him. Jump right in. Motherboard we chose. Just a good old Gigabyte, because we all know Gigabyte does great products. It's an X99P SLI. It's the updated version. It's been around, probably, 2014, so a couple of years now. Great solid motherboard. Lots of perks and features. I picked it because it's got the 2011 chip or processor socket in it. Picked that to go along with the E5 1650. This is a 3.5 gig, 6 core from Intel. Just a nice chip. It'll handle 40 lanes PCIe, same as a motherboard. It'll also take 64 gigs of RAM. That's important because on the same day I was looking at the chip, Corsair, our lovely friends, and they all do another great product, was kind enough to have 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM on sale. It's 8 sticks. It was 2333 megahertz of speed on that. Should work out well. I know the motherboard can actually utilize it from time to time, so it's a little bit overkill. Okay, it's way overkill, but heck, it was on sale. What are you gonna do? Back to the motherboard. Great board. It's got the USB 3.1 controller in it, so you got USB 3.1 or USB-C, however you want to refer to that, is on the board. A lot of other neat things. It's SLI compatible. Our video cards are not here yet. Problem with that. Gigabyte just upgraded. Actually, everybody just upgraded to the GeForce, the 10 series. We're going to get a pair of 1070p's. P's? G1. Gigabyte G1s anyways. They are really not available on the market right now for prices that anyone real would want to pay. So what we're going to do is just upgrade later. We did order another video card. It's just another one of Gigabyte's 750. That'll be here probably tomorrow, and we'll get that in a box when it shows up. We'll give you a little rundown on that, show you some pictures of us plugging it in when it shows up. That's really about it on this. Onboard sound, SLI, man, a lot of bells and whistles. There's plenty of reviews out there on this board. Good solid board, great performer, perfect for what we need. Drives. SSD hard drive, good one from Samsung. This is the 850 EVO. It's a 500 gigabyte. It's PCIe Express. It'll run good with a motherboard. We use this for all the operating systems, onboard games, anything. You all know what that's about. Other hard drives, just went to good old round platters. These are Western Digital, 1 terabyte a pop. Good old black drives, good solid performers. Nothing bad ever really came out of Western Digital. Keeping it all cool. First of all, I wanted to go air-cooled because don't need water cooling performance. But someone is going to want to move his case around from time to time and do some different stuff. And I know sometimes you can have problems hanging a big old air cooler off the side of a chip. It'll pull away from the processor, maybe not cool as well. And it's very difficult. I'll show you the tower here in a minute. Got a big window on the side of it, but if you have this big honk of air cooler in there, it's really not that sexy. So we are going to keep this for a backup just in case. Our handy dandy Corsair, again, great product. One of the H1 1000s. It's an all-in-one water cooler. Really not much more you can say about that. It's a cleaner setup. It'll sit right in the top of the box for us. Should ought to work out well. Let's say we don't need this kind of performance for what we're running, but we will clock up a little bit because it is a 3.5 gig chip. It is clockable. We'll see what we can get out of it, and we know we'll be able to keep it cool. Be running a little bit of Antex. They got some famous Antex 7. Good old nano diamond. Don't even know what I'm calling it. Heat paste, heat shield.
Something like that.
Whatever it is. Like I say, haven't done this in a long time. Not my profession. Most of the stats I'm probably just making up because that's what I do a lot. But it should ought to work out well for us anyways. Powering it all up. Again, going to go with the Corsair. This is the HX. Get that spit out. 1000i. Got 1000 watts of power on board. Again, a little bit overkill, but you know, when it's really stressing it, it'll be in the upper 3/4 of what it can do. When it's running normally, it'd be under the halfway mark. Should work out well, and you really can't fail. So, slide all this stuff over a little bit. I'm gonna stick it all in a handy dandy box. This is one of the Cooler Masters. It's a storm box. Say the top comes off, plenty of room in the top of it for a water cooler. Lots of room down the front for hard drives. Nice big window on the side. Going to be hard to go wrong with that. It's a full-size tower. It's going to be easy to keep cool. It'll house all our stuff, and it looks kind of tough too. So
yeah, very good looking tower.
Yeah, I'll hand the camera back to this young man, and we'll see you during the build.
Yeah, all very nice. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too, because this is literally the future of my channel. I am so excited to get this started. So without further talking, let's get into the time lapse.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Alright guys, as promised by yesterday, we're back with all the rest of the parts that we're going to be throwing into my computer. I can't explain what any of this is, but this guy can, so I'm going to hand it over to him.
Alright, not much to cover here. Windows 10, Homeowners Edition. Gigabyte, GeForce 750, not the world's greatest card, not the world's worst card. Again, as we said, waiting for the 1070s to come out in any kind of quantity and prices that people are willing to pay. So in the meantime, this will make some pictures for us. There's now no onboard graphic support on the Motherboard. Not much more to say about it. There's gobs and gobs of reviews out there. Asus, one of their wireless card, an AC 1900, 3 antennas, lots of power, super fast because it says it on the box in about 18,000 different places and counting. But it'll work, it'll serve our purpose for any time we're not wired in directly on LAN. It'll do great. And last but not least, good old-fashioned keyboard. It's from Cooler Masters, same people we got the computer tower from, so it's kind of follows the same theme. It's just a membrane keyboard. It's nothing really fancy, but it's got LEDs, changes some colors. It'll work for now and leave us room for upgrades. So we'll get to it.
Alright, with that being said, it's back to the time lapse. Alright guys, finished product is here. It's all set up in our new house. I got it all up and wired up and going. Just it needs an internet connection. Since we moved into this new house, I don't have internet. So it'll be later on today that I'll be uploading the video. I still have to finish it. But what we did extra to it, instead of putting the fans in this little grate, we just took a strip of LEDs and put it in there because when the fans are in the front, they didn't really hit the hard drives behind it very well. It didn't clear the air very well. So we literally just left them over here with a nice little red LEDs and put some red LEDs in the front just to make it more defined and cool looking. But other than the computer, this is my setup. Now this isn't finished yet. The monitor is getting changed out for this TV right here, but we still have to figure out how we're going to make it fit back here. We're gonna have to prop it up on something for setting it up for gaming. I got my nice Cooler Master mouse and keyboard down here, matching red with the computer, and the water speakers just for added decoration. But it's been a long time coming for this, guys. I'm so excited to finally get started, go out with a bang, you know? I just want to start recording, making gameplay for you guys. It's gonna be amazing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you guys next time.